Hey there, Start here. So as you can see, I have a Celeste already. When just before I went to sleep last night, I checked to see if the game was up, and it was. So I decided to go ahead and chuck some tickets at the banner, and managed to get one. And I kind of already told myself yesterday. If you saw my video a couple days ago, I was kind of on the fence about this new unit. I told myself yesterday, I was like, look, all right, if she has killers in the kit, then I'm going to pull for her. I haven't pulled for a new unit in a long time. I'm kind of missing that, being able to do a pull video, and it would be nice to have sort of a new unit who's kind of up to date. Even if I don't really need her, it would just kind of be nice to have a new unit. And then, when the data mine came out, it showed that she does have killers, just one killer for the party, Beast Killer, which is kind of meh, but it's in there. But her Clash of Wills kit is pretty stacked. As far as like the support that she brings for the team, as well as the damage that she brings. She is a one-woman army in Clash of Wills, easily beating every other damage dealer in Clash of Wills without any, there's just no contest. Outside of Clash of Wills, her damage is meh, but I think she's intended more as a support unit outside of Clash of Wills, and that's fine with me. Like, Clash of Wills is where, that's the content that I'm most interested in anyways. So I haven't done one of these videos in a long time. I haven't done a pull video in a while. I'm not sure if I'm going to go all the way to pity. If I pull, all I really want is to be able to get her to EX2 by Tuesday when the login shards drop. And if I can pull one more copy on the way to getting the 5 tokens for her shards in the shop, then I might just call it there and save some lapis. But if I don't, then I'm going to go all the way to pity to get a second copy so that I can make sure she's EX2 by Tuesday. All right. Like I always do when I do a summon video, I always do a quick unit review before we start doing the pulls. So I'm going to just real quickly do yeah, there's her LB. It's a pretty cool LB animation. No CG LB or anything like that. So first of all, she is a Neovision Plus unit. You do have to awaken her to Neovision Plus, just like any Neovision Plus unit. You have to use 300 blue pearls to awaken her to NV Plus. We do get 600 more pearls by completing Clash of Wills up to level 99. I can't remember where they are in the clear rewards, but there's 600 pearls in there, so that's 2 more units you can get to NV Plus. So even if you don't have the pearls right now for whatever reason, if you do Clash of Wills, you'll be able to awaken Celeste to NV Plus just by completing Clash of Wills. You can see you can get her up to level 130 naturally, and then over level her up to level 140. That's only if you awaken her to Neovisions Plus. She's got some pretty nice innate status ailment resists with Paralyze, Confuse, and Petrify, and Blind, which is, of course, those are the important ones. Blind being most important for a physical damage dealer, which she is. Her leader skill, as we already know, is a 1000% in Clash of Wills, 750 outside of Clash of Wills. That's an improvement. It is a strict improvement on Ong's leader skill outside of Clash of Wills, but it is exactly the same as Ong's in Clash of Wills. And to be honest, a 1000% leader skill is more than enough in Clash of Wills these days. You honestly don't need any more than that. So her TMR is this great sword. We've talked about this. You saw it in the news. It's only for her. She's the only person that can equip it. It is probably, if we ever do get a two-handed Dark Visions greatsword, that will immediately be her best in slot. But for now, it works just fine on her. Her STMR is quite nice with Chain Cat boost, 100% Beast Machina killer. You can get the killers from Irvine STMR, but having the Chain Cat boost is a nice little extra perk. Her categories are Light Attacker Support, FFBE, Clash of Wills, CW Light, and Elite Soldiers. Elite Soldiers being sort of the only unique category that she fits in. There aren't really any good Elite Soldier leader skills out there that I'm aware of, but she's going to be using her own leader skill in Clash of Wills. and then probably outside of Clash of Wills, you use someone with like a strong light leader skill. Trying to think if anyone, do we have a 1000% light leader skill outside of Clash of Wills yet? I don't think we do. Do we? No, because Fina Esper of Destruction is 1000 to Blessing of the Crystals and 750 light. So yeah, I don't think we do yet. But anyways, I'm sure one will pop up eventually. All right. So let's see her. Let's take a quick look at her kit. She is a true Brave Shift unit, so there's no trance. I love the sprites. The sprites are beautiful. So real quick, just some of the things that are most important. Being an NV Plus unit, she does get the Surpassing Limits, which is the 500% LB boost. You notice that says EX Awakening. You do have to get her to EX2 to get access to the 500% LB buff. But however, she does get the 400% right at EX0. So she does have that one, which is, you know, you kind of use for like another burst, like a smaller burst after your big burst. All right. The most important skills are the full buff. You do have to upgrade this all the way to level 4. All the way up to level 5 in order to make it a 400% full stat buff. That's why it says 320, because it's not been upgraded. This also does a mod boost to her LB, 120 outside of Clash of Wills and 220 in Clash of Wills at full at 200% morale. We'll talk about what that means in terms of her final LB mod when we get to that. Dazzling Neon is her on-demand Imperil. Also comes with a buff to both lightning and light, imperils to lightning and light, and an amp field to lightning and light. 50% lightning, 70% light. That's physical and magic damage. Does some LB fill and some morale fill as well. Intelligent Combat is her beast killer. It does 160 to well, it actually does 200% to the caster. You have to upgrade it to level 5, which it is not upgraded here, but it's 200% to caster, 160 to the party for 5 turns, and that is you can use that in or out of Clash of Wills. Bright Future, this is the rolling amp. However, it is not rolling. It's actually 100% for 3 turns, and it just reapplies it every turn, which is fantastic. I thought it was going to be the ramping amp, like, you know, with Sylvie and Melissa and all the other units that have had these ramping amps, but no, they actually went the extra mile here and made it a 100% amp for 3 turns, reapplying for every turn. So this is strictly better than all those JP 100% 3-turn amps, because if this gets dispelled, which it's funny, it says non-dispellable, which honestly doesn't matter because it would never be dispelled. But it's awesome because if a boss dispels, it just gets reapplied the next turn. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it. All right. So that right there is huge, and one of the reasons why I wanted to pull for, because it is not locked to Clash of Wills. It makes team building a lot more flexible. If you want to build a light team, but you don't have all the best light units, bring her along and she can make it happen. Fantastic. She's got some good killers in her kit. She's most effective against Stone Machine, Man-Eater, plants, undead, and beasts. All right. She does have some Clash of Wills skills. That's just her morale fill. High-tech weaponry. This is all the stuff that's can only be used in Clash of Wills. High-tech blaster. That is her 150 amp. Just to note, you don't have to have her at EX2 to use her 150. She gets that 150 amp in Clash of Wills at EX0. Fantastic. High-tech booster. That is her focus ability. So whenever they decide to bring back Clash of Wills another with the mania mode, she will have a focus ability, and when you use it at the highest level with 3 focus gems, it does an extra added 100% attack defense spirit buff, 50% light buff, light resistance buff, and a 30% light amp, both physical and magic. Okay. And that stacks, right? So if you remember, all this stuff stacks on everything else, right? Also, she gets this very, very interesting skill in Clash of Wills only, which is a 99% general mitigation for the entire party for 1 turn. It's basically like if you're expecting a huge dump of damage from the boss, and you want to make sure your team is basically indestructible, you use this. 99% mitigation means only 1% of the boss's damage is going to get through to your party. That is massive. That is just incredible. 99% general mitigation basically means your team's not going to die. All right, it basically means you're not going to die on that turn. Fantastic. Fantastic. So she also gets, this is like her at EX2. She gets some static attack, some chain limit boost. She also has some passives here. She's got some chain speed boost innately in her kit. It doesn't look like she has... Oh, she does have chain limit boost before you get to EX2. So once you get her to EX2, she has the full chain cap boost, so you don't actually need that. So it's kind of funny, you don't actually need her STMR. Like, her STMR is actually kind of wasted on her, which kind of, it's kind of, I don't know. That kind of sucks, because then it's like they're trying to force you to use her TMR, which honestly might not be the best equip for her. But yeah, it is what it is. Basically at EX2, she's got full chain cap, so you don't actually need her STMR, because she hits those killers already so easily innately that you really don't need it. But yeah, there you go. At the beginning of the turn, oh wow, that's kind of cool. So she does that every turn. Oh yeah, beginning of turn, every turn it removes her attack and defense breaks and does HP and MP restore. That's really cool. That could be a problem if she's ever zombied with the HP restore, but I love that it just removes her breaks every turn. That's actually really cool. I didn't notice that before. And then yeah, she can imbue herself with light with a 50% amp on demand. Notice it's not a cooldown, that's on demand. So boom, she can just, you know, now it's funny because it's not dispellable, so it almost doesn't matter, but she can re-imbue herself, which is nice. She can also imbue herself with lightning. She can also imbue the party with both lightning and light, and she's got Bar Lightja. I love it when units come with a Barja skill. Bar Lightja is fantastic. 200% light buff for the party, 50% physical magic and general mitigation, and 10 LB fill for the party. Love it, love it, love it. Now her normal form LB, you're never going to use unless you're stuck with EX0 and it's all you've got. It is an Extreme Nova chain. It's got a pretty low modifier, 410 without the mod boost, 530 with the mod boost. That's like on par with Flaring Ether Rain's LB modifier. And then 610 inside Clash of Wills, that would be 830 inside Clash of Wills with the 220 mod boost. But yeah, that's not all that impressive. What is impressive is her Brave Shift LB mod, which starts at 510. That's kind of that's a bit of a point of contention there, because with the 120 mod boost, that's only a 630 times modifier outside of Clash of Wills. It still makes her stronger than like a normal Nia Vision unit, but it does make her the weakest NV Plus unit that's out there currently, because that's just a really low modifier. Most NV Plus units have a 730 modifier outside of Clash of Wills, and so that was really surprising to see. But my guess is that they are intending for her to be more of the support unit outside of Clash of Wills. Like, you know, they're giving her the 70% light amp, so they probably didn't want to make her so OP that, like, yes, she's bringing the 70 amp and she's dealing, you know, NV plus level damage outside of Clash of Wills, right? Now, inside of Clash of Wills, her modifier starts at 810. You add the 220 modifier boost, that's a 1030 times modifier, which is massive, 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 massive. Like, that, she is by a mile doing more damage than any other unit, including like Xyrus, including Laswell, like any Clash of Wills unit. She is just absolutely blowing everybody out of the water right now. She is the strongest unit in Clash of Will, hands down. All right. So yeah, there's that. Her Brave Shift kit doesn't really look very much different. It has a few unique chaining skills, like Speedy Slash, which adds some modifier boosts to some of her skills. Battlefield Blur, for example, here. So the idea is you do like a couple of casts of these, and then end with Battlefield Blur, which hits for a pretty big modifier for like a big finish. So you do like a double speedy slash and a battlefield blur for your triple bolting strike. Same thing with soaring slash. So this adds it to the battlefield brave, and this is for your mirror of equity chains. So again, you do like 2 casts of soaring slash and then end with battlefield brave with the mod boost so that it hits much harder. All right, but yeah, everything else is pretty much the same here. It's just those additional damage abilities. Her Trustmaster is the same in both forms, just some static attack, some double hand, LB damage boost. She does have guts, which is nice, and her normal attack becomes a perfect dispel. Love it. I love it when they include this on physical damage units like Hyoh. Like, that's one of the things I love about Hyoh. You throw like a blizzard orb on him and boom, he becomes your perfect dispeller. I love that. I love that. So yeah, I love that she has that included in her kit. Now her EX ability, I don't know if they'll show it to you, but they probably don't. Yeah, I don't know how we can view her EX ability in this format, but her EX ability is 500 flat attack for all Clash of Wills units. Currently, that would just be, you know, really you would just be using that on her, because if you have her, you're using her because she's the strongest Clash of Wills unit in the game currently. But for future reference, you know, or you know, looking towards the future for physical damage dealers that are NV Plus and also Clash of Wills tagged, could be very, very useful in the future. So yeah, and being an NV Plus unit, she of course has, you can go up to the 600% passive stats, which is nice. And yeah, she's just going to be a really, really strong unit. All right. So we are going to do some step up pulls. I am not going for the special vision card. I honestly, I don't think the vision card step up is worth it. I just want to, I just want her, and I want to get her shards. And so I'm just going to go with the cheapest route, and I'm just going to do the step up here. Okay. So I think what we have to do here is we have to do, it's 9, so yeah, 45. So 45,000 lapis, because you basically have to do 5 steps to get a pity ticket for her. And so yeah, I mean, that's all I'm gonna do. If I can get away with just doing if I can get five of the summon coins and pull one of her along the way, then that would be fantastic, and then I don't actually have to go to pity in that case. But yeah, we'll see. All right, let's let's just do this and see what we get. I wouldn't mind getting a Metzi or a Prompto. I don't want Titus and I don't want Cecil. So let's just see how we go here, right? This should be fun. Haven't done a pull video in a while. Wish me luck. All right. All right. Good start. Good start. Could we crack all the way up? All the way up? Nope. Oh, damn. That would have been pretty exciting to get that right there on the first one, but yeah, that rarely happens. That rarely happens. All right. Come on, come on, come on. See what we get. See what we get. Ooh, there's a Neo. It doesn't look like a Neo Plus crystal, though. Oh, man. Phase. Oh, my God. Phase. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Wow. That's a troll right there. Phasey. Oh, my gosh. I mean, you know, she was the best magic tank for a long time, but yeah, no one's using her anymore. I haven't seen a Phasey in so long. Wow. My goodness. Definitely good memories of the good old days, though, when Phasey was just like, you know, the best meta unit. All right, so let's see. Can we get some more? Oh, there's another one at the end there. Hyoh. Well, I mean, he's great for this Clash of Wills, don't get me wrong, but I have him to EX3 twice now. I don't know. I've picked up so many Hyohs. Okay. Well, working as intended so far, yep. So at least you know that wasn't a guaranteed one. So I guess the fact that I've picked up 2 Neos non-guaranteed is a good sign. All right. Okay, so far not so good, huh? 1 lap and 2 Neos, neither of them on banner. Okay, let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Come on, come on, come on. Daddy needs another Celeste. Oh, that's not doing it. That's not doing it for me. All right, come on. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh man, feeling skunky. It's really stinky here. It's really stinky. The skunk is strong with this one. Oh man. I was really hoping to just get one more. Just get one more. Oh god. Oh man. Ah no. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. You're gonna make me go all the way to pity, aren't you? It's like, well, you already got your 1 on tickets, so now you gotta go all the way to pity. Ugh. I'm not excited to watch my lapis go below 200,000. Ooh, alright, there's a Neo. It doesn't look like a Neo plus crystal though. Oh my god, Cecil, come on. Give me a Prompto or Metzi or someone I don't have. Of course you're gonna give me Cecil. I pulled a Titus on tickets too. When I was pulling for Celeste on tickets, I got a Titus, of course, which I don't need. Man. Alright. You're doing me dirty here. You're doing me dirty. Come on now. Give me something good. Show me something good. I don't know if that ever works when I sing that. I don't think that's ever actually worked for me to get me a Neovision. Now, if I pull her on this one, that would be pretty epic because this is the 5th summon token. Nope. That was too much to ask for, wasn't it? All right. Gumi wants me to go all the way to pity. That's fine. That's fine. I see how it is. All right. So that's 5 summon tickets, or 5 pity tickets, 5 summon coins. All right. So I just need 5 more, unless I get her before then, which who knows? I could. All right, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, yep, there's another one at the end. I don't know. I've never seen an... Oh, frickin' A. Frickin' A. Are you kidding me? Lock. Oh, man. Wow. Like, I mean, and honestly, this is pretty typical for my Neovisions lately. Like, I've been getting such crap NVs lately. Like, you know, on guaranteed NVs or like just pulling NVs from free summons and whatnot. Like, I've been getting so much crap, like just old useless troll units that like nobody wants or needs or uses anymore. I'm getting pretty tired of it. All right, there's another Neo. What do we got? Hey, Prompto. I will take that. Yeah, that's one unit I definitely would like to have because he will work very well, I think, with a light team. I don't have a good, well, I mean, I've got Avon, so I guess, you know, I do have a good breaker imperiler, but Prompto is one that I've definitely wanted, so I'm glad I finally picked him up. That's awesome. Okay, there we go. Now, as soon as I start telling you guys, oh, all I'm getting is crap NVs, I finally get the one I wanted, right? Except for Celeste, of course. We'll still got to get her. I got to get her on the way to pity, preferably. All right. Yep, this is reminding me why I haven't done a summon video in a long time. Because the rates just are so depressing. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord. All right. All right, let's see what we get here. All right, come on. Give me something good. Ooh, 2 Neos. Ooh, all right. Hey! All right, so that was interesting. So, yeah, in that screen, it didn't look like an NV Plus crystal, which was really interesting. So I don't know if you've seen what an NV Plus crystal looks like. At least on like when I was doing it on the ticket summons, obviously you just get them one at a time, so you don't get like the multi-summon screen. Maybe they don't show differently on the multi-summon screen, I'm not sure, but it's like the crystal when I pulled her on tickets looked very cool. It was like had like extra electricity, you know, extra sparks, kind of like you see where it says NV Plus Awakenable and it's got all this purple lightning and it kind of flashes a little bit like there. The crystal kind of looked like that and it was very, very cool looking. But yeah, okay, awesome. Picked up another one. So now I'm pretty much, I think I'm pretty much guaranteed an EX2 now. And at this point, I've honestly gone deep enough. I'm just going to go ahead and finish and go to pity, I think. So that'll be 3 copies for me. So that's guaranteed EX2 right there, which is very awesome. Let's see who the other one is. Barrett, whatever. You know, I used him in that, you know, good tank for that one fight where you're getting Tifa's enhancements. So if you haven't done that one yet, he is a good tank for that fight, for Tifa's enhancement fight. That's about the only time I think I've ever used Barrett. All right, very cool. Awesome. Love it. All right, it did, of course, take me, this is my 4th lap. It did take 4 laps to get her, but that's not so bad, right? Ooh, another Neo. Who's it gonna be? Whoa! Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 2 copies. Yes. Yes, and a rare vision card. Oh my goodness. I might be able to get her to EX3 pretty soon, huh? Love it. Wow. Okay. Now, real quick, so I only need 2 more pity tickets. I'm just gonna real quick take a look at I want to see how much does it cost for the first 2 steps here. So it would actually be cheaper for me. Yeah, it would actually be cheaper to do these 2 steps to get the last 2 pity tickets, wouldn't it? Yep. So I'm going to do that because it would only be 7,000 here as opposed to 9,000 if I did the steps on the other banner to get the last 2 pity tickets. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 2 steps on here, and because it's the exact same, you know, banner rates and everything, I'll do 2 steps here. So that means I'm actually getting her for pity for 43,000, if I'm doing my math correctly on that one. To do, yeah, 9 times 4, 40, 7, 43. Yeah, so 43,000 lapis for the pity. I have 3 copies of her already, so this will be copy number 4 if I pity her. Who knows? I might get another one here. Yeah, man, it was looking bad there at the beginning, but holy cow, did it turn around? Did that turn around or what? That was amazing. I love it. I don't even care if I get skunked on these last 2 steps. I pulled 2 of them. That's amazing. All right, come on. Give me one more. No. All right, too much to ask. That's fine. I'm happy with what I've got. All right, I've got my pity tickets. I got my summon coins. Awesome. I love it. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and go to the exchange shop. Let's go ahead and pick up our pity. And I'll go ahead and upgrade her right now while we're at it. All right, go ahead and grab a Celeste. Thank you. So let's do and then where's the it's lower than that, isn't it? Here we go. Yep, and I want our shards. Let's get those shards. Cool. I'm not sure what else I would get here. Probably LB pots, to be honest with you. It's like LB pots are like the most desirable thing in the game right now, huh? All right, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna Moogle some STMRs. Did I seriously not record? Oh, I am recording. Wait, am I? No, okay. Oh my God, I freaked out. I totally freaked out for a second there. I thought I wasn't recording. Oh my gosh, okay. Sorry, I had a total freak out moment there, and I was like, "Wait a minute, was I not recording that?" All right, I am recording it. Whew. Okay, crisis averted. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and Moogle some STMRs here, because I have so many. Okay, so I'm just gonna Moogle all the spare copies that I have. Let's see, just use one of these. Not that you necessarily need this many. Like, I'm one of those people that has, you see, I have so many Moogles that I'm just like looking for excuses to Moogle. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna go ahead and EX Awaken with the shards that I got. Boom, so we got a Brave Shift. All right, Vision Card. Vision Card looks awesome, but it is crap. You don't need to use her. You're never going to use her Vision Card. Okay, you're never going to use it. All right, let's go ahead and EX2 this girl. Yeah, love it. Oh heck yeah. All right, so now we got all of her special skills. Great, great, love it, love it. All right, well, that turned out to be a very, very successful pull session. So I'm very, very happy with that. I'm very excited to get in there and play around with her. You know, I've already done my level 99 clear of Clash of Wills. I'll of course do those clears. I'll show you how I did my FTKO farm clear, and I'll do like a 3-turn clear. I'll of course do clears without Celeste. I'll do clears with Celeste just to show you some different team compositions. And then depending on how easy the boss is, I might even shoot for a rank 1 later today, based on the leaderboards. I think Sinzar had his rank 1 within the hour. Like when I went to go do my summons, like last night, it was about like an hour or maybe an hour or two after maintenance had started, and I just went to check the Clash of Wills ranking leaderboards, and like there were already like a dozen rank 1s. Sinzar and Cloud were of course right there. They probably did it on their live streams. So I was like, okay, this is going to be an easy boss. They of course did it without Celeste, so I imagine with Celeste it's going to be very, very simple. So I probably will be able to do a rank 1 at some point today. If I do, I'll share all that with you guys. So be looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much for following me. I hope your pulls are as successful as mine. And yeah, best of luck out there if you decide to go for this unit. She's very, very strong. She's not necessary at all, I don't think, but she is a very strong unit and a good pickup. So thank you guys for following me, and I will see you on the other side.